I hope you're doing well. This is Mary with Sayre. This is your November the 8th through the 15th weekly tarot and oracle. I hope you're doing well. Man, these energies are just like scrambling my brain. I don't know how you're doing, but I have a Libra moon too. I'm a Gemini, Libra moon, Taurus, Venus. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay. All right. And here it is, Libra, making a choice. I don't know about you, but I'm so tired of hearing about making this choice. I'm just, wow. Okay, so this is number 30. So we're going to do a quick read because, I mean, let's just go ahead and jump right into the choice, right? You're required to come to a decision now, Libra. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. The choice is you must take responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You must take responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now, because the way ahead cannot be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from Spirit, and you will be led on the right path, to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and Spirit. What the heck? Okay. I would really love to hear if you guys have an idea what this decision is. But, hey, let's see what we can find out, right? That's why I'm here. So I want you to make a choice about the path you're going to be on, but we're not going to really give you too much information. So you're going to have to just follow your gut on that. Okay, let's do another card. Because that's just kind of crazy talk, isn't it? Especially for us air signs. Alright, so we have the Protection Guardian here. Excuse me, and the Protection Guardian tells us to drop our shield. So this is a twofold kind of oracle card. So first thing that is stated here is that we've had these shields up, or you've had this shield up to protect you, and this shield was put in place because you were hurt in the past, you know, and so we formed these shields to protect ourselves from those type of situations. But what happens, it also keeps certain things from coming in, like new opportunities or love or whatever. The protection ends up being like the dragon at the gate, you know, nobody comes in. And so one of the things is they talk about in this card is that your spirit guides, your ancestors are telling you that it is safe now to drop your shield, that it's time to start living, and that they're helping you and they're protecting you and they're going to guide you. Okay, and I'm sure that means something different for everyone. So I would love to hear your side of it, and check out this thing. Is this awesome? This is like it has moonstone here, and it just has all these different chakra colors, and they're all in stones. And you know, I sell jewelry and stuff, and I was like, I only saw one of these, and I was like, I'm going to have that. And I had it on my table to sell, and I was like, I can't even sell that. It's going to stay right there. It's going to go on my table because I'm doing a show right now. I was like, I'm going to just have to keep that. Because you know what this is? This is a metaphysical ninja star. Anyway, I just thought it was fun. And you can't buy it, sorry. I just wanted to show you because it's cool. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm so wacky, I know. Such a goofball. All right. Okay, and I got crazy hair because I worked at my show all day. All right, so let's find out what's going on with all this making a choice and having to drop our guards, and I think honestly it has something to do with releasing the pain of the past and going forward with our hearts open, our heart and minds open. But we'll see what happens here. Okay. All right. So the first one is Eight of Cups. This is reversed. So this talks about well, upright, it talks about leaving something that's no longer emotionally satisfying, or is no longer working emotionally. And so reverse, it talks about going back towards something. Okay, you let me know. Okay, and then Six of Pentacles reverse talks about the lack of reciprocity in relationships or jobs or situations. Okay. That's kind of a little bit of a no-brainer, right? Okay, and then we have the Nine of Cups, and this Nine of Cups talks about our wishes. What is our desires, our wishes? Okay, what is our hopes? Seven of Wands reverse talks about no longer being defensive, letting our guards down, and that is letting our guards down. Okay. And this kind of reminds me of, I was kind of listening. What are we defending? Do we still believe in what we were defending in the past? Okay, that's pretty big. And then we have, next card is a Strength card. And this is, well, it talks about there's a couple things to this card. It's like taming the beast. And also having the strength to, if this is the basis of our reading, is these two cards up here, the Oracle cards, to make the choice that's needed. Okay, then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and this is a card about a successful, it's a feminine energy, like a successful single person that has a good job, has their own business, has their own home, has their own abundance. Excuse me. And they're happy. They really don't need anybody else. I mean, she's got her birds. She's got, a fancy bird and butterflies all over. She's made the transition into her own success. She knows who she is. Okay, but I think this is interesting because we have that. This is the single man card a lot of times. Masculine card. We have the single feminine card. I think that's kind of interesting. Okay. So we're going to pull cards, but I can fill a story, but I want to see if it's going to unfold. It feels like that. Do we want to go back to something that was unequal, even though that was what we thought we wanted? Or have we changed our mind and become stronger, and now and do we want to go back to the past? This, because we are in retrograde, there's a lot of thinking about going, and they say a lot of people are returning and blah blah blah. I think we're being asked to really look at that, but let's start with the Eight of Cups reverse. Let's see what we're talking about going back to that was previously not fulfilling emotionally. Okay? Whew. The World reverse. Is it over? Is this lesson over? Or are we going to repeat it? Well, High Priestess. Are we gonna... Okay, this says, are you gonna go back to not listening to your intuition, or are you gonna keep making the same mistakes? That's what it looks like, right? I mean, this is Ten of Wands. Are we going to go back to that burden? This is kind of blatant, huh? Wow. Ten of Wands, end of the cycle. It's a cycle of burdens. Are we going to release it finally? I think that is what we're being asked to do. That's the way it feels. Are we going to release these people, the situation? Or we're going to hang on to it and let it be our cross to bear. Six of Pentacles reversed. A lack of reciprocity. King of Swords. Isn't that a Libra card? Reverse. So, King of Swords reversed is somebody not in their power. It's somebody that's manipulating. Somebody that, well, it's a narcissist, right? Narcissist card. Were we dealing with a narcissist here? And not only that, if we were, that takes us out of our energy, right? This is our energy reversed. Your energy reversed. Maybe this is about what you were doing. I mean, this could be you, Libra, or the opposite party. I mean, maybe it's about reflecting on what you didn't bring to the table, what you didn't contribute. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. I'm not, because I told you I have a Libra moon. I'm in there with you, man. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Whatever this was, it blocked our abundance, your abundance. Right? It blocked the capability of moving forward. I mean, it just shut that down. Shut it down. Four of Swords reversed. And then there was a forced separation, right? There's a forced separation, hospitalization, illness. It could even be death. We'll see if there's any what comes up around it, but yeah. What else? Rehab. But it's needing to heal still. There's still, it's like it needs to be finished. I think that's what the decision is. You know, they were talking about these timelines splitting. And do we need to release it to move to the next timeline, the other timeline? Tell me what you think, but I'm wondering here. Okay, so now we're looking at the Nine of Cups, right? That's the happy, the wish card. But it also, with all these cups here and the toes, could be some, well, remember I said it kind of represented the single male and him in his partying. I don't know. I'm just telling you what's coming through. And this person is protected. They protect their heart and their money, And if you're out there partying all the time with people, then probably should protect that. I don't know. Otherwise, it's even dumber. Sorry, I didn't mean it to sound like that. Okay, so I'm a Gemini. The Mercury retrograde has really been hard on me. What can I say? Okay, so if you can forgive me, I'd appreciate that. Five of Wands reversed is, well, other people have been telling you what to do about this, right? Other people have been in your ear, or they've had people telling them what to do. It's all these other people are involved, right? And this is like not listening, or maybe they were lies other people were saying. Okay. Page of Swords. But this is a card about learning the truth. So, Libra, what did you find out here about this person, the situation, the chaos, right? The lies, and the way they protected themselves, and their habits. What did you find out? Because you found out something. You have clarity on that, right? Then we have the Seven of Wands reverse saying, I'm not going to defend this. I'm tired of having my, it's like having your, putting your, It's almost like having to reconsider what you're defending. Am I going to continue to defend this? Because you're being asked to make a choice and then let your guard down. Okay? Eight of Swords. Coming out of the place of indecision. Make a choice. Stop fighting it. What does that mean to you, Libra? What does it mean to you? Take off the blinders. See it for what it is. I think you know enough of the truth to know what the truth is, right? because not using your intuition, not wanting things to end, not wanting to make that choice, not wanting to make the call, has kept you in limbo, right? Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is like Prince Charming. Who is this Prince Charming to you? Is it somebody you're waiting for? Are you waiting for this person to come back? Let's get another card, please. The Fool reversed. This kind of says a couple things, okay? I'm not a fool anymore. I'm not going to make the same, like, I don't know if you're saying this person is not a fool anymore, or you're not a fool or would I be a fool to wait for this? I mean, there's all kinds of ways this can go. Let me get another card. Knowing what I know, I'm not going to be the fool here. Before I didn't know, here comes the communication. Here comes the movement. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Libra? Okay, let's get another card. Let's talk about strength. Emperor. Emperor. Well, this appears to be the divine masculine energy, right? Do you believe this person has the ability to become the divine masculine based on what has happened in the past? Based on whatever little or no contact you've had? Can you trust yourself if they're not and they're just playing the part? Because we still have the lover reverse, lover's reverse. That means that, well, the energy doesn't seem to be quite right? Right? Maybe something doesn't feel right. Maybe it's a tie, but it's not, I don't know if it's a healthy tie. That's what we need to ask ourselves. What does our intuition say? Did your intuition say they were coming back? But also, did your intuition also say they can't make that jump? It's not possible for them. It's not because you don't want to believe in them. It's that, how could somebody just come back like that and be, when they were so disruptive that you actually had to force the separation, or the separation had to be forced? How can somebody make that stride in a short time? You know what I mean? Can level up to where you're at or above where you're at. How is that possible? Is it possible? What does your intuition say with the little bit of information you have? Do you think that waiting for this is the right choice? Do you think choosing this, and this card looking upside down and third party and not good decisions in, as far as a love affair or a soulmate, do you think that's a good decision? Let's get another card on this lover's reverse, please. Yeah, there it is. No new start, no new beginning, no passion for this, right? One more card here. Here's the Page of Wands. Because if somebody comes to you, if they come to you, they're going to come as a page. They're not going to come as an emperor. But I think this has something to do with having the strength. Maybe it's about having the strength to know what you need now. Because you may be in the divine masculine or feminine energy, really close, because this is next step up from the Nine of Pentacles is the Empress. So if you're the feminine energy, you're the Empress in the making. And having the strength to wait for the divine masculine. Or a darn close replica, somebody close with that energy. Not the Page of Wands. Not the Page. It's not even a knight, it's the Page. Someone's saying, oh, good news, good news. Okay, let's get, wow. I almost forgot the last row there. Whew. So we're into it. Okay, so let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Well, this person, this is you, Libra, was born out of this. The swords. Getting those swords out of your back. The betrayal out of your back and moving on. You had to level up or fall apart. Level up or fall apart. There's your choices. Lady, what are you going to do? You're going to keep repeating this? Lady, guy? No, we can't. Just, it's not an option, you know? And the Knight of Swords. Here comes the Knight of Swords. Because it was an option based on the information that was brought in. Like a thief in the night. The truth. Okay, the truth. Knight of Swords is about quick communication. It's about disruptive communication sometimes. It's about the truth, nothing but the truth. And let the chips fall where they may, because this is the truth. Let's get one more here. Five of Swords reverse says that this was all about, there was a battle of ego. Are we going to choose to stay there? See, the thing is, if we entertain this, the page energy, regression, and the cycle repeats. And we go back to what was not emotionally satisfying. Knowing what we know, knowing what you know. Is that a good call? Is it a good call? Temperance. It's Temperance reverse is an addiction. It's addiction. Codependence. Not healing. That's the thing. Are you happier where you are now, even though you feel bad about that? Letting your guard down. To allow the conversation to take place and put it down. Put it down. End it. Is that the right decision? Based on what you know. Do you need to know all the gory details? Do you? Would that serve you in any way to know the gory details? I don't know. It's kind of like drop your shield here. The fight. You know, it's, what are we going to defend? 22 minutes, okay. Pretty interesting, huh? Yep. Okay, so if you have been ill, and it's been hard to heal, this could have something to do with what's keeping you from healing, is the place. Or I don't know if this came on during, I don't even know why I'm getting this message, but if this came on during this time of chaos, something to consider. If this was brought on by the stress, by you not being able to sleep, or, you know. And has your mind been clearer since then? Because maybe you were able to drop the shield and not having to protect yourself because you were away from this, right? And here's the other thing. To go back in it, does that cause anxiety? Does it put you back in that place of anxiety in your head where you can't make a decision? So, okay. So, this is I Through the Art of the Soul Oracle. And this is Wolf Child. So, your advice is to run wild for a while. Let's get one more here. Confront your opposite polarity. Okay. Run wild for a while kind of reminds me of this is your time. This is not your time to fix anybody anymore. You know, it's time for you to discover yourself. Do things you wouldn't normally do. I mean, with responsibility, because things, you know, actions have consequences, but have fun. Libra, have fun. I don't know what that means. You know, somebody asked me, tell me about yourself. I was, oh my gosh, you know, on this dating app. Who am I? Or what would I tell somebody? Sounds really dumb though, but I know you understand what I'm saying. Okay, confront your opposite polarity. So protection, making a choice, hanging on, it kind of feels like maybe being asked to release the control and move forward in your life, knowing that everything's going to be okay and just trusting. You can tell me what you think about that. Okay, I'm going to do just a few more cards. I'm going to use this other deck here. I know you still got questions, and I do too. Would you please tell the wonderful viewers on Libra and cross watchers what we're actually being asked to, the choice. Tell us about the choice as clearly as you can. Tell us about the choice. See if we can get a double confirmation on this for us. There's the Nine of Cups again. That's a single guy. That's a Moon card. Okay. That's the Devil reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. Justice. One more. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. This is the Wish card again. It's a single masculine energy in some readings. Okay, it's the way some people read it. Okay, or it could be an actual water sign. Any of those. Okay. The opposite. If you're a feminine, this is the person. Okay, in the last reading, okay? This is the person that's run by the trauma from their past. Addiction, obsession, things that they won't look at and probably couldn't get them to look at it. Okay? I asked, what are we making a choice about? Okay? This is the Devil reversed. Do you think this addiction is really over? And especially their addiction and yours, your addiction to them. Okay? What are you going to do about your addiction? I know. This is saying, this is not working with somebody anymore. Okay? You see that? I don't think it's in your best interest. I think you know that. Three of Pentacles reversed is not working with you. You not working with them. Not being able to build anything, start anything. Okay. We had the Wands reversed. So that's no new beginning. Okay. Now we have Justice. Where's Justice lie here? Where does Justice lie? And are you willing to bring it yourself in your own life? Are you going to take control of your own life now, Libra? I said releasing control. But this is control for justice. Trying to control the past and the addiction and the obsession and the codependence is not taking control. It's a bit out of control. But, it's kind of this weird thing. I know you understand what I'm saying. Taking control is moving forward and saying, I trust my life is already better and will continue to be. And there is love for me. That's following guidance and intuition. The last card is Ten of Cups reversed. Well, Ten of Cups is not the happy home. It's not the happy family. Okay. So, and this is not everybody's story. And if it resonates, part of it or whatever, it could be just for one or two. But I know that there's a group of us in this place. So, we have the Taurus full moon on the 12th, I believe. After Heaven's Gate opens on 11/11, 11/12 is a Taurus full moon. That's when we release the material things, the things that aren't working. And these are relationships, jobs, people. I mean, that sounds bad. But, people that are not good for us. Full moon is when it's culmination, when we release things and consider at this time what's in your best interest. Love you guys. Take care.